if Bitcoin suddenly goes down, so PEPE price might experience large decline. In short term, PEPE might attract the external capital into the crypto market, but often seen as a sign of market overheating. So this could lead to a massive selling and finally forcing the liquidation among some kind of a higher leveraged traders.
Social momentum, meme culture, revival, and traders positioning early for a risk-on phase all amplified the move. So my takeaway in this, like PEPE's rebound, is encouraging from a sentiment perspective, but it also reminds us to stay disciplined. It's sign the market is warming up, but it's still testing how much risk it's already.
PEPE is still a meme-driven asset, which means like price highly sensitive to the sentiment shift. PEPE rebounds reflects growing confidence and liquidity in the market, but it is also highlights the need of the smart positioning. It's exciting, it's powerful, but the meme cycle, especially timing and risk management, matters more than convenience.
I expect that Federal Reserve to take cautious wait and see approach in 2026. Inflation pressures have eased compared to previous years, but the growth is still uneven. So the Fed doesn't have the room to be aggressive in either direction. For crypto and other risk assets, that kind of message is quietly constructive. It reduces uncertainty, encourages long-term positioning, and allows capital to re-enter more selectively. So overall, I see 2026 as a year where the Fed prioritizes stability over surprise, and the backdrop tends to support a healthier, more sustainable market environment.
Based on the current information, I expect that the Federal Reserve will initiate a cautious cycle of interest rate cuts, at least in the summer. Because one important thing is they focus on the job market. For example, if the unemployment continues to rise, could trigger the interest cut rate. And also, meanwhile, the terms of the current chairman, Powell, will end in May this year. So the current leading candidates to succeed him are widely seen as more dovish than Powell. So the candidates are more favoring interest rate cut. So most likely, I'm expecting the easing policy in the second half of the year.
The Fed message this year is likely to be stable first and a flexibility power which will be the second. And so big takeaway from everyone listening this is like if Fed signals patience and control, that quietly bullish and for crypto, not basically for the high bullish but the main thing is like confidence bullish and market. So our main thing is like confidence is often the spark of momentum. So this meeting won't cause any fireworks overnight, but it shapes how capital positions for the rest of it. That's my overall approach is like a measured risk. So hold liquidity, rotate with intentions, and stay liquid enough to react. This is not just about a market for FOMO or fear. It's a market for discipline, timing, and positioning. So that's all.
Market clarity hearing will be held. It's a very critical tuning point for regulatory boundaries and also for market landscape reshaping. If the hearing passed, then it's a very significant indicator. But when the good news realized, it's saying that the shoes has dropped, then the price might go down.
2026 will be shaped by policy stability, like after Trump administration, and like capital rotations and real world adoptions, and those forces together will determine how strong and sustainable the market next move really is. My strategy would be like hold quality, rotate with intention, and stay liquid enough to react. This is market that rewards patience and positioning more than aggressive FOMOs or complete inactivity.
This year marks the third anniversary of VOOX, a global network generation crypto assets trading platform. Starting today, January 13, 2026, VOOX officially launches its third anniversary celebration that basically featuring $300K USDT in total reward, multiple trading benefit, interactive activities for users worldwide, and this campaign involves giving back to all of you, to all the early believers. So that basically allowing user to truly feel the value created through daily growth over the past 3 years.